up, YouTube? Finally got a good video coming out today. We're going to the dyno. We're gonna do 2 pulls to see what she makes to the rear tire. This is the car right here. Gotta fill her up with some E85 and we'll be on our way. I don't know if it's just me, but the smell of ethanol. All right, let's see a cold start E85. Let's go, baby. Dude, that's crazy. So yeah, like I said, I was fully 85, port injection, and I'm assuming one of the final revisions of my tune. It's lower than what I expected, but it is a Mustang dyno. I guess they read lower. I mean, don't quote me on that, but even then, I'm not worried about horsepower numbers because like one dyno can be calibrated differently than another one and numbers could be totally different. So before people start talking crap saying I had to do all of that to make 446 horsepower, yada yada yada, you can do that on stock turbos or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying like my personal experience or like what I know like what my car is capable of. So to think it can make 446 wheel horsepower at 24 psi on full E85, just that doesn't seem right. Like it should make, I don't know how much more, but it should make significantly more horsepower than what that was. And I feel like whoever's watching can agree with me on that. But like I said, like the point wasn't to see how much horsepower the car could make, because I don't care about horsepower numbers. Like that doesn't mean anything to me. I like, for me personally, how fast can it hit 40 to 100 or 110 or 60 to 130? That's the stuff I personally care about. Like, I guess you could say they both go together, saying, oh, the more horsepower you have, the faster your 60 to 130 times can be. Which, I mean, I guess you could say that, but to be honest, like, my car, even if it does make 446 horsepower, this is literally like the fastest 446 horsepower I felt. And this thing is sick. I love the car. And nobody's gonna change my mind. If there's an issue, then just line it up and we'll see. Hit me up. I'm in the Massachusetts area. And that's all it is to it. And if you lose, then you lost to a car with 446 horsepower. I don't know what to tell you, but like I said, like all jokes aside, like, so I'll show you a perfect example of what I mean. So I think 2 or 3 years ago, I don't know, sometime around there, I took my car to get dynoed when it was just direct injection, PURE600s, and I had a, I had the VRSF 5.5-inch intercooler, and long story short, on the dyno, the car was heat soaking, and the power obviously went down. So I did get a dyno sheet of that. It's on a dyno jet, and this is what it made. Right? So this is a whole other dyno. It's a dyno jet compared to a Mustang dyno. And you're gonna tell me heat soaking with like 140 intake air temps, even with a fan on it blowing through the intercooler, it made 420 horsepower and 391 foot-pounds of torque. So you mean to tell me 6 more injectors, fully 85, same tuner, it only made 26 more horsepower? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, Like, it doesn't add up. And this was, if you're curious about like what boost level, then on this run I was hitting 18 psi on pump gas, and then now I'm hitting 24 psi, tapering to 22 at redline on fully 85, like my current setup. It only made 26 more horsepower with 6 more pounds of boost. You know what I mean? Like, something's not adding up in a sense. But like I said, like, that's what I'm saying. Like with dynos, like probably if I went to a Mustang dyno with my previous setup, it would have made less, maybe like 360 wheel on upgraded turbo and pump gas. But like, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's like dynos, they all can have different numbers and whatnot. So before saying like, oh, you did all of that just to make that much power, and personally, like, I wouldn't lie to you if I didn't think my car was fast. Like, I'm not over here saying like my car is the fastest thing in the world, but like, it's a good street car and it's awesome. And if you don't believe me, then you should probably watch my wedge performance review. Then I feel like that speaks for itself, like using a draggy, and then because that's actual like live data and then live times of ripping on the car. So yeah, I mean, that's it for this one. And just like I said, stay tuned, subscribe. I got more stuff coming for the car. It's gonna go away for the winter, so I'll have it parked more, that way I can actually like work on it and do stuff. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned.